All right, so here we are at the Summit Ave Cemetery, bigger and better than ever, and the man who just creates all of these effects, Sal Latrenta, is right here. Sal, thank you so much.
Thank you so
much. This is more amazing than it was last year.
That's what we aim to do.
Huh?
That's what we aim to do.
So tell me what's new. What's different from this year and last year?
So this year we updated our front of house. Normally we would have the 2 columns on the end in front. So we decided to go a little bit bigger in the front. These are all brand new.
Yeah, these are great.
With the solar power lighting and stuff like that. The gate is actually.
And you make all this. Like all this is all you.
This is done from styrofoam. Insulation foam, styrofoam. And you know, it really comes to life when paint is added. Yeah. And weathering. You know, dollar store moss, glue it on there.
That's it.
That's all it is. Vines from your backyard. It creates a great effect.
And this is styrofoam too?
This is actually just some sort of foam. I'm not exactly sure the name of the foam, but this sign's been with us since day one. So I got
it. Yeah, that's your trademark.
So, but we did, in addition to that, we updated our actual sign, which was actually donated. This was a bed frame, if you could, a bed post.
That's great.
Somebody was giving it away on Hawthorne classifieds or whatever it was, and we updated it as our new cemetery sign.
Well, I love that now people are like donating things. Like, yeah. I have to talk to the skeleton house. I saw a post where someone had put just a bag of bones on their front porch. That's amazing. Did you get the same thing? You get people.
I mean, like this, like, you know, people reach out to me and like, would you like this for their cemetery? Would you like this for the graveyard or whatever? I'm like, and if it's something that I need, if something that I think I can utilize, of course I'll take it.
Yeah,
you know? We take all kinds of things.
So you're still working on some stuff?
Yeah, believe it or not, here, if you want to take a walk here.
Yeah, yeah.
So Friday the 13th was, you know, our Jason night. Whoever's familiar with Jason, I do make the masks. So somebody had asked and said, "Where did you get your mask?"
Wow.
My son would love one of those. I'm like, well, actually, I make them.
So it starts like this.
Yes, it starts like that. So I'm actually making one for the.
Which is a pretty inexpensive mask.
Yeah, you get like 3 of them for like maybe like $5.
Wow! And then here's the transition.
The transition, and then it turns into something like that. So, it worked out. You know, I wasn't looking to make any type of money from it, but they wanted it for their Halloween costume, and so here I am.
It's just amazing.
There's a bunch of other stuff.
So this is on Summit Ave in Hawthorne. I'm going to post the address right underneath. And how long do you keep this up? Do you take it down right after Halloween, or
November 1st? That's the breakdown starts.
November 1st.
Yeah,
that's it.
Got to get ready for Christmas.
All right. So listen, it looks a lot different during the day than it does at night. You're going to see some of the images and some of the videos at night, and I really recommend that you come down here. And right around the corner is going to be the next house that we visit. Look at this; it's just amazing.
The witch hut is new.
Huh?
The witch hut is new.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's her house.
Excuse me. That's great. You have more back here?
Just a little walk through there. This was our Camp Crystal Lake for Jason.
Nice.
We killed the clowns this year because we had clowns back for all the OG, you know, people that come and visit. They know this is our clown section, and Jason didn't like that too much, so I like to tell stories. You know,
everything has a story, of course.
And that's what that's what I try to do. It's not about just the Halloween decorations, it's, you know, putting them out. I like to be subliminal with my things, even from posting on Instagram and Facebook. I don't come direct. I give you subliminal messages to make you think a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially with the music I play, sometimes with the posts, I make you try to. It's about creating a feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I
that's great. Well, your neighbors must love you.
I mean, some of them do. Some of them do a little less, but some of them, for the majority of them, a lot of them do. Yes.
Well, I encourage you guys to come up before November 1st and see the amazing setup that Sal has here at Summit Ave Cemetery. You got people inside the house trying to get out. They can't get out either. Oh, and you have the countdown. The countdown is on.
Always.
an official Jersey Shore haunter again this year. We have several in Hawthorne, and you're going to see a bunch of them today. Sal, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And I just, you know, I admire. Where do you store everything?
In the basement. And now we're running out of room.
I would imagine so.
I would like to eventually, if this whoever sees this eventually at the end of the season, I would like to raffle off or sell some of the stuff.
Really?
Yeah, just so I could make new stuff.
Right.
But I'm probably gonna post about that too. Like,
Well, let me know, and we'll put it up there. I'm sure you'll get a lot of takers.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Sal.
Thank you very
I really
much.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank you as always.
All right, we're going up to East Prospect. Get ready, guys. All right, right up the street from Summit Ave Cemetery, you're going to find the East Prospect Graveyard. And it's just unbelievable. I love the flowers in the background. And here he is, Mike Galvani. Mike, you've outdid yourself this year.
Thank you.
Yeah, so good to see you.
I took a tip from Sal, and I worked all year. I started November 1st last year.
Really?
Yeah.
It never ends.
No. especially last year, I wanted the 12-foot skeleton to be my centerpiece.
Yeah.
And the Iron Maiden Eddie
Yeah.
ran away with it, over 300,000 views.
Really?
Yeah. With the Iron Maiden fan base.
Yeah.
So Sal told me, he's like, stick with Eddie. I made 4 other Eddies.
All right, show me. Take me around.
All right.
Show me what's new.
For starters, we have the Power Slave right here. That's from the Power Slave album, The Mummy.
I love this. Is like the heavy metal graveyard.
It is. I have tributes to multiple bands. I actually have Merciful Fate. I mean, not Merciful Fate. I'm having a brain fart. Misfits. There we go. The Misfits, the Crimson Ghost. We have, there's another Eddie right here, but I made him myself. I did the Blasphemy, but this is Legacy of the Beast. But I did it as a Blasphemy. That's not the original album cover.
Right.
We have the baby here for Black Sabbath Born Again album.
Now, did you find you actually had to make this?
Well, no, that baby, I actually found it last week.
You
at Spirit.
found this?
Yes,
Really?
found that Spirit Halloween. I put the horns on it though. I put the horns on
Unbelievable.
it. Yeah, I had a different baby last year, but this one was closer to the color and everything of what the album cover was. So
Right.
I figured it would be a better match. But the Peace of Mind Eddie from last year, we redid it. I redid it again this year. I put it, when I did all the other Eddies, he didn't compete with them.
Yeah.
Like there was no, it was night and day, because last year was my first year doing it. This is my second year.
Yeah.
So you improve and you learn new techniques.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I redid all the detail, the arms, the legs.
Now you got this guy.
This is King Diamond. He lead singer of Merciful Fate. He also has a solo career.
And his best-selling album was?
Abigail.
There it is.
Selling, yeah, one of the top selling albums.
Of course, it didn't come out in 1777. but-
No.
Right.
No, Abigail happened to be a stillborn. All his albums are basically stories,
Yeah.
like a collaboration. Like each album, it's a story of something. And Abigail was a stillborn baby born, and she was evil and taking down the family.
Really?
Yeah.
So and that's kind of what your whole graveyard is. It's all stories.
mostly, yeah.
Yeah. And now if people come, they can come and walk up.
You could walk right up the steps.
All right, let's check it out.
This was my last creation that I just finished a week ago.
This guy?
Yeah, I call it Towncast. It means God of Death. It's a song from a black metal band called Celtic Frost.
Really?
Yeah. But everybody was saying that, you know, the talent that I had, but I was copying everything. I was doing a lot of album covers.
Right.
You know, and looking at photos of things that were
What's wrong
already
with
created. No, nothing. But I needed to prove to myself that I could come up with something in my head.
Yeah.
I saw The Mask, I fell in love with it, and everything else I put together.
Really?
Yeah. And it's probably one of my most popular pieces right now.
Nice.
And then we have a band called Overkill.
Uh-huh.
It's a New Jersey band.
Really?
They've been around, God, since I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, South Jersey. And their mascot is called Charlie, which it's Charlie without the R, and that's their skull bat.
That's it right there?
Yeah, that's their skull bat. On
So
every
it's
album.
like an homage to all the heavy metal bands. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Oh, you got Kiss up there too, representing.
Yes, my friend Johnny's a huge Kiss fan. I actually called him and was like, I'm planning on doing something with Gene Simmons' head. I'm like, I hope that our friendship can stay aligned. And he was like, absolutely, what do you plan on doing? I said, well, I'm going to make it severed and put it on a spear. So he was like, well, go for it. So I put the eyes in it. It's actually, the mask is actually from 1996.
Wow.
It was hard finding it, but I found it, filled it with foam, did all the blood work, and, you know, to give it that realistic effect.
Very cool.
And this is the Book of Souls, Eddie, which I'm wearing as the homage. So,
nice.
But yeah, this was the first one I started.
Is he anatomically correct? I don't want
to. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it was hard getting him out of the house because I did everything inside this year.
Did you?
Yeah, because I don't have a heated garage.
Yeah.
And I was posting it online, and people were like, "You're working on a carpet floor with spray foam," and I'm like, "When you get used to it and you know what you're doing, you don't make a mess." So,
you got Iron Maiden. So
this is the Killers album. That's Eddie Killers, and everything. I use spray foam in the legs, put the pants on, then filled them again, so it's all one solid piece. And then the mask is attached. This is all hand done.
So you did all
with
that.
Spray foam, hand carved and colored. Yeah.
So you carve right out of the foam.
Yeah, I shape the foam to what I need, and then I use caulking. I use rubberized caulking. Then I use clay tools, and while it's wet, I use the clay tools to make all the grooves so they match the grooves in the face. And then I use stain, multicolored stains.
How long does it take to make a piece like this, like start to finish?
It'd probably take a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
but what I enjoyed is that I sat in my house, I had my man cave set up, and I'll carve it and lay the pieces out, and then I'll sit and stare at it for a couple of days, a couple of weeks,
see what needs to change.
And yeah, because instead of rushing it, throwing it, and then being disappointed of how it turned out, took my time with everything. The Book of Souls I started November 1st. I finished him March.
Wow.
Yeah, because he was the tallest out of all. I mean, he was supposed to be like 7.5 feet tall. He might have shrunk a little because of the heat, the sun. Yeah. They kind of shrink up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Eddie took me about a month.
Amazing.
About a month to do. And then when I put him out in the garage, I put him next to the Peace of Mind Eddie from last year. And
well, that way they can hang out.
Yeah, and I just looked at him like, it's not, I got to go back. So then I stopped what I was doing, brought him inside, completely redid him, got him a legit straight jacket.
Yeah.
You know, none of the cheap Halloween stuff. He's got, from the back, if you zoom down, you could see he's got like 5 or 6 straps going up the back on the Peace of Mind.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a legitimate straight jacket.
Amazing.
So
how long does it take you to put all this together, the whole thing?
This year the rain killed us. So I jumped out ahead. I usually do it the last week of September, and the week before I went through the garden, all the flowers and plants I didn't want, took a weed whacker, cut them down for the season, and then I put my gravestones out.
Right.
So I figured out where I wanted to put everything. The following week I take vacation to put everything out, and it rained 3/4 of the week. So every time it stopped to rain, I put a section out, put the next section out. So that Thursday, the last week of September, the Thursday and Friday were really good. I had everything out and lighted. So all I had to do was just adjust the lights on Saturday, which we had rain again, but I didn't get electrocuted, thank God.
And I tell you, for you guys watching, you have to make sure, I'm showing it to you during the day so you can appreciate the work that goes into it, but there's nothing like seeing all this at night.
Yeah, no, the lights at night.
Yeah. Now you've had people come from all over the place, right?
Yeah. I believe I might be wrong, but I believe they said Manasquan.
Manasquan.
So they came up from South Jersey. He originally grew up in Hawthorne, he told me, and he came with his family. He says he comes every year. So he was here last year. He visited Summit Ave Cemetery too. He went around, and when he got out of the car, what really impressed me was as soon as he got to the front of the steps, he was like, "Whoa, King Diamond." Made my night.
He knew it.
Yeah.
That was it. It made your whole year.
Yeah, basically.
Right?
Because,
I mean, you spent all that time, and you appreciate it.
If I post it online on the Halloween pages, there's a lot of metalheads that'll be like, "Whoa, that's King Diamond! Great, that's cool, that's awesome." But locally, having people come to the house and actually see it and know who he is,
that's cool.
It meant a lot.
That's cool.
It meant a lot.
Well, listen, I encourage you guys. And when do you take it down?
I'll take it down. I'll probably keep it up the first week in November.
Okay.
We all voted on that last year. Me, Dom, and Sal. We actually kept everything up one extra week because it was so big last year.
Yeah.
This year we think it's going to be even bigger. So I'm going to do the same.
All right. So listen, you want to make sure you get here before Halloween. It's going to be packed jam. Drive up here. You can stop at Summit Ave. You can come up to East Prospect, and there's a couple more that we're going to highlight. So stay tuned.
If Sal, one little added note, if Sal does his interactive on the nights that he does, I'm going to try to get out his Vic Rattlehead, because that's one piece that I didn't put out. He's the mascot of Megadeth.
Ooh.
So I dress up as Vic Rattlehead, and I'll come out, take photos with people.
All
they
right.
just got to ask, can I take, sometimes I take the mask off to answer questions out of respect, because you can't hear my voice under the mask.
Yeah.
So if it's off and you want to take a photo, please tell me, put it back on. I'll put the mask back on. I'm more than glad to take pictures with you.
All right, you got it. Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We got more coming. All right, everybody, here we are on 4th Street, North 4th Avenue, at the home of Dominic Krzyzewski and the Wolf Moon Boneyard. Amazing. Bigger and better than ever. We're gonna go talk to Dominic, but I want to give you a quick tour. There's the bride, the couple, the happy couple. Just amazing, the amount of work that goes into this in preparation for Halloween. And again, I'm showing it to you during the daylight, but he's got it all wired with lights, and it's just amazing at night. There he is. The work never ends, does it, Dom?
Yeah.
Never ends.
Tell me about it.
When did you start putting all this together? This year?
Oh man, this year was tough.
A lot of rain.
Tough. I think usually we start Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
I start taking stuff out a little bit before Labor Day, but putting stuff together with all the rain and everything.
Yeah.
It's been tough to get it like up and like running. So
Where do you store all of this? I mean, this is a
attics. A lot of it just folds down in the attics.
It really?
Yeah. Those big guys come apart real easy. So and everything else just kind of folds flat.
Yeah.
You know.
So let's talk a little bit about the boneyard.
All right.
I saw the headstones.
Yeah.
Some of your favorite artists, right?
Yeah, I didn't get any new ones out yet this year. Trying to, but he's new.
Which one?
This is Stretch.
This guy?
Yeah, he's the demon. He was inspired from a picture called Imaginary Friend. Like, you know, like those they do those old Photoshop type things, and they make things look like old noir.
Yeah.
I found this picture, and I was like, wow, that thing's creepy looking.
So how did you? Because this looks like you made this.
Yeah, it's like a fancy paper mache. It's just shop towels.
You wrap it around the skeleton.
Yeah, foam, you know, like spray foam, and then carve it, and then what you call it? It's just shop towels, paper mache, like acrylic polyurethane and wood glue, and then paint and dry brush.
Yeah, you make it sound so easy.
I'm getting better at it as I get older, but now it's like it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know? I wish I would have done it like 10 years ago. I would have had a lot more done.
A
Now
lot
I'm
more
like,
energy,
man, I'm so
right?
freaking tired, you know?
Yeah, I mean the amount of work that goes into these is just incredible.
The witches are new. I remade them because they were looking kind of bad.
Yeah, that's what I love is just the amount of imagination that goes into all of these characters.
And it's fun, and the kids love it, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. So you get a good crowd. It's still tough here because of where you are.
We don't get, you know what? And I kind of like it that way too. Like, it's not like it drives everybody crazy and nobody complains.
Right, right.
So it's like I think just enough traffic for us, you know?
You know, and the nice thing is from the back, it still works. It's not like you could see how everything's made. They're all three-dimensional.
Yeah, and I try to grow my grass so it like it hides everything.
Yeah.
You know, there's no wires or anything anymore. Like, no, you don't see any lights.
Yeah, and everything's lit up. I mean, it's the best time. You know, I'm showing it during the day.
Yeah.
But you really want the full effect. I like showing it during the day for this particular thing because I like for people to see the amount of work that goes into it. Because at night you look at it, it's like you're in awe, but you don't see the details.
Yeah, but night hides all the flaws too.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is just incredible. Pumpkinhead. Love that.
You know, I have some off-the-shelf stuff too that it's like, you know, some things are, you know, mostly everything is made, you know, but it's like, I don't care. Some things
look good the way they are.
Some things I get for free at the end of the season because they're broken.
Oh, really?
I'll just give them away sometimes at Home Depot. It's like, I'll take
nice.
It's free, and then you make it into something.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You fix it up, like this one, for example.
That's
Make it
what
look like his arm came
I
off.
got him for free.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, that was just a broken skeleton. I was like, what do you want for it? The guy's like, just take it. You know, we'll take it off the book. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So it takes you about a month to get it all set up.
This year, yeah, it was a little longer, but
well, I encourage you guys to come down to this is North 4th, right?
yeah.
Yeah, North 4th.
Behind the Dunkin' Donuts.
Right, behind the Dunkin' Donuts, right off Route 208, going north. You can't miss it. As soon as you come off, it's right here. And, you know, when someone puts this much work into it, it's great to have people come and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The kids must love it.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Our kids go, and we give out candy all month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters here, you know?
You get sightseers.
Sightseers, and it's like, here, take candy, because there's not
Nice.
going to be...
All right, so listen. Hey, listen.
The neighborhood kids will come in, and that's just about it.
Come to North 4th anytime between now and Halloween, and you're going to get your candy. Don't just come and sightsee.
If I'm around, you get candy.
There you go.
You might even get a beer or two.
Not for you kids.
No, not for
Only for the over 21 crowd.
Yeah.
I love these guys. I mean, these look so real. The decaying.
That's the family plot.
Yeah, I see.
It's a little morbid, you know. I was like, I get to look with love.
How did you make the headstone?
There's just what do you call rigid foam?
Okay,
And,
like
dry
insulation
lock.
type foam.
Yeah, insulation foam, dry lock, and Dremel.
And you just carve it out.
You just carve it out.
And then paint it. It just looks so amazing.
Paint it and then wet brush it, dry brush it.
So they're all very lightweight because it's all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super lightweight.
But I love what you do with the faces. These look so. The decaying faces look so. Like if you opened a coffin after about 40 years, that you'd see stuff like this. And you made all this.
Yeah, that's all made.
Incredible.
And now, like, I'm looking at them and I'm learning different techniques. I'm like, well, I could do them different now, you know.
You're
But
never
it's like,
happy.
and it's like, yeah, but it's, you know, there's only so much time in a day and in a
Right.
month, you know.
How long would it take you to make like one of the, like this guy in the shorts?
I think that's my son. It's pretty morbid, but yeah.
He's an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
A couple weeks.
Couple weeks, really? That's it?
A week, 2.
Incredible.
I forgot really. Like that big one, that one took me a while. Like, because I was trying new stuff and
Which one? The wolf?
the tall demon
Stretch?
Yeah, he took a while. So
And who's the happy couple?
those are our neighbors. That's Matt and Kim.
Matt and Kim.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you guys. You look great.
Some of our zombies get names too. Like people donate stuff to us, and it's like, oh, you know what? I'll make a name for you.
I'll name it after you. Well, the amount of work is just, it's incredible. And I really encourage you guys, come out, come check it out at night, and to really get the full effect. And who knows, there may be some candy waiting for you, there may be a beer waiting for you, but there's definitely a bunch of ghouls and demons and ghosts and just some great designs. Dom, thank you so much, man.
Thanks,
this is awesome. We really appreciate it. All right, a lot more to see. All right, everybody, on the corner of 4th Ave and Hutchinson Ave, we've got a new house. We didn't show this house last year, but this is the Erie Acres Cemetery. There it is. Established on October 31st, 1890 something. The Erie Acres Cemetery. And they've got, look at this. Check this out. They've got the horse-drawn carriage. I don't know who should be carrying who in the carriage. This is pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome. I was just driving by and I saw it, and I thought we should stop and show it because of all the work they put into it. And again, you know, you don't see them, but there's a lot of lights. The lights are hidden. If you look there, you've got lights, so it's all lit up at night. So I encourage you guys to come at night and check out all the work they put into this. This is a new entry in our video. The Erie Acres Cemetery, right on the corner of 4th Ave and Hutchinson Ave. All of these houses right in Hawthorne, New Jersey. There's a lot of work that goes into this. It looks so simple sometimes. And be careful, because it is a haunted house. Very cool. I love that carriage. So make sure you check this house out. All right, so on Utter Ave and 4th Ave in Hawthorne, we have the world famous Skeleton House. And check this out. So they did this last year. I don't know if you remember the conga line they had last year that we showed on the video, but this year they outdid themselves. We're going to talk to Tracy and Scott, the owners of the Skeleton House, because I have questions for them. I mean, look at that. It's a snake skeleton. Chicken skeletons. This is, I love that all these houses have themes. I love that you guys have, like, and they're all like different from one another.
We try to keep it party whimsical and child friendly.
Yeah, we have a 13-year-old and 11-year-old.
Oh, they must love this.
Daughter, no. Our daughter was born on Halloween.
No.
14 years ago.
We also got married on Gate Night,
October 30th.
On Goosey Night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this year, October 30th, we're doing The Shining at the Hawthorne Theater. It's free.
Oh.
So we rented out the theater. We're going to show The Shining, absolutely free. So, you know, make sure you go to the Towncast.com and look at events, and you can get your free tickets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you got married on Goosey Night. Come on.
Yeah.
So,
and honestly, if we go back even further, we got engaged on the 29th in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Obviously different years, but
Yes.
Yeah. So you like this whole time of year?
Yeah.
It's our time of year.
All right. I know last year you had a fraction of what you guys have this year.
I wouldn't say a fraction.
We had a lot.
We had a lot.
We had about maybe a little bit less, but it was just positioned differently.
Okay, that's what it was.
With a lot of the 5-foot skeletons were all in the conga line, so it
okay.
seemed more like close together. But no, we definitely Added 2 of the big 7-foot ones this year, and then a bunch of these smaller ones.
Where do you
No, we had
find
2 last
the
year.
animals?
Wherever
Joann's, Michael's.
Really?
Yeah. Walmart, Target.
I can't believe. I mean, it's
Yeah.
and they get smaller and smaller.
Yeah,
Your little rats, little mice.
yeah.
We've been
The
collecting.
rats and the birds were the first ones that we managed to find. Those were like Dollar Tree. and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
Like that. And then every year they come out with something new.
Something, yeah.
The
We've actually
dogs.
been doing this for
Close to 20 years.
a while.
Really?
Yeah, just not to this scale.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You've
think
now reached epic status.
2020 was when we really had the time to start doing more and just.
You were an official
from
Jersey
there.
Shore haunter.
We are.
Yeah.
We
I
are
mean,
super
you know,
excited about
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there. And I see you're adding a little color.
Yes, we try.
that.
Oh, those are skeleton. Wait a minute.
They are
Skeleton
actual
butterflies.
skeleton
They are
butterflies.
skeleton
Yeah.
butterflies.
So this year's theme is what happens when the G falls off the graveyard side. So it's a rave yard.
Ah,
So
okay.
If you come at night, there's DJ lights and flashing lights and a lot of black lights.
So they're having a rave. It's a rave party
Basically have a
in the
rave.
grave, rave in the
Yeah.
grave.
For the
Yeah.
grave.
Wow. So I encourage you guys, like everybody else, you know, I like to show it during the day so you could see the amount of work, but at night is when you're really in for a treat. You know, you can see all the lights.
And definitely Halloween, we'll have the fog machines out. And
We have
Oh,
to have
nice.
Music playing as well.
So you're going to do the fog machine?
We
we've
have
got
6 of them.
So.
Really?
And they all are going to have a different flavor scent.
Really?
Yeah. I've got cotton candy, chocolate chip cookies, caramel corn, waffle cone, candy corn, and popcorn.
Wow, that's corny.
Yeah.
That was corny. So it really is going to be a rave party on Halloween.
Absolutely.
We hope so.
All right.
And definitely the weekend leading up to it.
Yes.
too.
Okay, so you're going to be doing something that whole weekend.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then celebrating your anniversary, of course,
Yeah.
by going to The Shining.
Yeah.
So again, it's 4th Ave and Utter Ave in Hawthorne. Huh? Oh, 8th Ave, 8th Ave. See, I'm getting them all confused.
Yeah.
8th Ave, 8th Ave and Utter Ave. And it's just, spend the time to look at, I mean, come on, who puts those out?
Armadillos.
Who puts skeleton armadillos out?
Where do we find those? Yeah.
Yeah, take the time to walk through and really appreciate all of the skeletons you're going to see here.
People are welcome to walk up the walkway.
Yeah?
Yes, absolutely.
So you are more than welcome to walk up and take a look around. Again, everything's lit up, so you're going to get the best view from the street side. Look at that. Unbelievable. The Hawthorne Skeleton House. You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
And I encourage you guys to come. They're gonna have it all lit up. They're gonna have fog. They're gonna have scented fog, and it's all gonna start Halloween weekend, just before their anniversary. And come and see it. Do you know how many animals you have out here?
The animals we don't know, but we are now over 52.
52 skeletons,
53.
human skeletal remains.
Yeah.
So see if you can come out and count all 52 of them. One represents
More by then.
right, if you end up counting up to 54 or 60 or whatever that number is, that's okay. How long did it take you to put all this together?
The last 3 weekends, whenever we can during the week, you know, we try to get a little bit out here and there. I started pulling it out Memorial Day weekend or whatever.
Labor Day?
Labor Day weekend, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it seems like that's when everybody starts to get into the spirit.
Yeah, I pulled it out. We stored everything in the eaves and greenhouse in the back, and started pulling it all out. And you know, started with them up on the fence over there just to get them outside and air them out. And,
I saw that. Yeah, I saw you guys posted that on the fence.
yeah,
That's so cool.
people seem to like it. They come by, they enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's half the reason we do it is because we like that everybody else likes it.
Right. Yeah.
We do it for us.
Right.
We occasionally we'll say we do it for our kids, but we really do it for us.
That's great. Again, it's 8th Ave and Utter Ave in Hawthorne. Come by and check out the Hawthorne Skeleton House. And make sure you wave hello. Hey, what's up? All right. All right, everybody, here we are on 8th and Horton. Right down the street from the Skeleton House is the Witch's House. So I encourage you guys, they've got some very clever designs here. I encourage you guys, when you go see the Skeleton House, make sure you come up and you take a look at the Witch's House. And again, I'm showing it to you during the day. You definitely want to come here at night because they got the fire going. They've got lights on all the witches. And this young lady. And it's right down the street from the Skeleton House. And make sure you pass by and you check out the Witch's House. Beware of spiders. All right, so here we are at the, I think now, world famous zombie house. It's right on Lafayette Avenue, on the corner of Lafayette and Maitland Ave, and there is nothing like this house. Every single zombie, every single character is new every year. Look at this carriage. The carriage is brand new. Clearly it's not a horse. But that's brand new, and it's just unbelievable. We're going to take you on a little tour, and we're going to talk on the creator, of course. Yes. The creator, Tony himself.
Yes, I am.
Created all of this, and it's all new every year, and at night it's even more amazing.
The night of the magic, the run, scream, you know. I can't wait for catch you.
I'm going to take everybody on a little tour. Yeah. We're going to walk underneath, so check this out. So you walk underneath and everything is lit up. So I encourage you guys to come here at night and check it out. And he encourages you to walk under and walk through and see all of the characters, because the amount of work that goes into creating these, and this is the first time ever he's put characters up on the roof. You got the ballerina with the tutu, the skull tree, and you know, if you notice, there are cones outside. You're not allowed to park on the street. So I encourage you guys to find side street parking and come by and stop and just check out all of the characters that he's created. I mean, it truly is unbelievable. And the fact that he creates these new every single year. He's got the ship. It's just wild. He's been doing this for several years, and every year it gets better and better. He loves standing out here and greeting the passerbys. He keeps it nice. Look, you're doing a great job keeping it clean.
Yes, I love be clean sometimes.
So how long did it take you to put all of this together?
I start in the month August to build the piece in the back.
August.
Yeah, the September too. The rest of the piece.
Yeah.
2 months.
And every year is all brand new.
Yes.
All new characters.
Yes.
All new faces.
Yes.
I love the little guys here.
The guy over here, I even show you this piece. See the guy, this guy over here?
Yeah.
They lost the game because 2 points.
Oh, that's.
The player killed the best friend.
They killed him. Because they lost.
They lost, but the 2 points they lost is because this guy over here.
It's that guy.
This guy is the guy because they lost the 2 points.
He lost. They lost by 2 points.
They lost the championship because that mistake. He say never lose again.
That's
because
what happens.
The same guy.
That's what happens.
This is old school. Old school, man.
This is unbelievable. Now this is new. The stuff on the roof.
Yes, the tricycle guys. You see the tricycle.
I love it.
He's the pony guy. The pony guy is a pony wiser. Yeah, you see the guy, the gray mask of the Wardens.
Yeah.
Looks a little drawn.
Yeah.
But I dream about it.
Really?
Yeah.
You have dreams about these guys?
Yes. After when I see the mask, the Warden guy, I say, tell me what you want. She say, build me some wings. I say, okay, no problem. You got 2 wings. After she say, more wings. I build more wings. I say, Jesus Christ. Now she say, I need hands for how I catch people, how I go bite, because if not they run away.
Right, you got to be able to catch them.
Yeah, I say, before they ask me for the legs, everything, I say, no more, that's it, you're done.
That's it, she's stuck up there.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I encourage you guys, when do you start to take it down?
Soon as it's dry after Halloween.
Right after Halloween?
If the next day, if no rain in Halloween,
done.
Before, maybe 2-3 days they be dry. Next day I take everything.
So listen, you have from now until October 31st to appreciate the amount of work, the craftsmanship, the artwork that goes into one of the most famous displays, if not in New Jersey, in the entire country.
Yes,
right?
Yes, yes.
Well, when you see Tony, tell him I said great job.
Thank you so much. I can't wait for meet him too.
The gatekeeper. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the zombie tunnel is unique too in the whole.
Oh, I love that.
No existe another in the.
No one does a zombie tunnel.
No.
And it's all lit up. You're gonna be very impressed at night. So I encourage you guys to come out here. And if you see the caretaker, make sure you express your appreciation for all the work.
I can't wait for meet your personality.
All right, enjoy everybody.